YWAM bases, they always put the speaker in a nice guest room, and quote unquote nice. Sometimes it's like you get a slightly better pillow than everyone else and you have a door. So at this base, it was pretty sweet. You know, I had a private room, which is nice. So private room, nice bed, all that kind of stuff. And I enjoy that because when I'm ministering in a place like that, I'm giving and giving and giving and giving. So I have to have a place where I can pull away for a little while. And so it was at the end of the night and I was exhausted. I just spent an evening, like all day from early in the morning till like 9 or 10 at night with people and just pouring into them and listening to them and all that. So I went to my bedroom and I was so excited to get in bed. You know, walked into the room, it was all pitch black, and then I turn on there's a little lamp in there, so it's just really soft light, and then I look up and just above my bed is the devil. Like, and that's how I described it. It wasn't a big spider, it was an enormous spider. Like, I've seen big spiders before, and like even telling the story, it makes my blood run cold. And so I'm standing there, I literally stood there silent for a good 30 seconds. Like, I don't know what to do. The spider was literally bigger than my hand. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm not like, and the fish was this big. Like, I thought, I didn't know a spider like this could exist. And so I get on my phone and I call my friend who's one of the leaders of this base, and I'm like, you have to get over here right now. There's a huge spider in my room. And he said that he thought, oh yeah, we know, because everybody knows it about me, that I'm terrified of spiders. And so he was thinking, yeah, maybe there's going to be like a big spider. He's Canadian. Maybe it'll be like, I don't know, just this thing. And yeah, I'm going to walk in there and kill it. So I'm standing at my door shaking, and he walks in. I'm like, there's a huge spider on the wall. And he's like, yeah, I bet there is. And he opens up the door and he looks at it and he literally just starts swearing. I'm like, that's what I did too. And he's like, Kayle, I've been here for over 7 years. I've never seen a spider that big. And he's like, I've seen big spiders, but I've never seen one that big. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What are we supposed to do? And so he starts freaking out. And then his wife walks in and she does the same thing. Oh, I've never seen a spider that big. And we're trying to figure out how do we kill this thing. And so we're like slowly walking close to it and terrified and all that stuff. And we figured if we get close enough, maybe I can take my boot off and I can like hit it. And so we get close to it and it literally like attacks us. Like, and I think it wanted to kill us. So it literally, I'm not exaggerating, started running down the wall and running towards us. And we all start screaming like little girls. And we run out of my room, slam the door, and for whatever reason, Ryan, who's my buddy, one of the leaders there, he turns the lights off and then slams the door. And we're like, Ryan, how are we supposed to see where the spider went? Like, how are we going to kill this thing? And so we didn't know what to do because Ryan was too afraid. And his wife's like, not going to touch that thing. And they went and found another leader who, like, the only person who was awake was another leader. She's from Canada and a girl. And so she's like, okay, I'll come and rescue you. And the same thing, eventually there's 4 of us in the room and we're all trying to problem solve how to kill this thing. So we found 2 bottles of Raid, so we were gonna go like all crazy on it, and then a broom, and we put a big towel on it, and it took 4 of us to go, and we're all like standing behind each other and trying to kill this thing, but we finally got it. And oh Lord, the thought of going to sleep after that, I'm like, where did this thing come from? Like, I'm sure that it has a family and his family's gonna come and eat me, you know? So I took the Raid when everybody went home because I had to be somewhat of a man, and I decided I'll just like sleep here anyway. I was gonna go, I don't know, sleep on the street. And I took these bottles of Raid and I coated the entire room, like all over the floor. I sprayed it in the roof because the roof ducts were like, or not the roof ducts, the roofing was sagging because that's what happens in tropical countries. So I was spraying it all in there until my eyes started to hurt, and I'm like, I will be safe now. And I fell asleep in my toxic cloud. It was amazing.